anybody's game out here for the 360 sprint cars, as the field will tighten up down the back straightaway. We'll take them into turn number 3 and 4. You guys know how this next part goes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is time to drop the hammer. Here comes Avery down on the inside. Rico, fielding his oats, drops into the number 1 spot for the number 24 car. Crossover out of Kyle Larson. He'll go to the point. Macedo shuffle back into second. Into turn number 3 and 4. 3 wide, back behind, and a wholesale haymaker coming down into the corner. And here comes the 19 and Kofoid. Buddy threading on the needle, powers to the outside, looking for the number 4 spot out turn 2 down the back straightaway. Rico getting sucked back into the field. Is down the back chute into turn number 1 and 2. They go with the 57 of Kyle Larson shown away. Macedo running a solid second. The top 4 singled out. Will still 3 wide back behind. Avery kind of caught in the shuffle. He's way down into the back chute. 19 car Kofoid still right there. He'll fall back a spot. Avery able to pick up the positions. The 41 car powers on through. Colton Hardy goes into the number 5 position. With the 41, here comes Kofoid down the inside. Sparks are flying off the binders of a car a little bit further back in the field. Caught my attention. Something shiny. His red flag coming out, 1 up and over. Out of turn number 2. Kyle Larson up front. Hook a bungee cord onto him and hang on for the ride for the rest of the field. As we are underway, and here comes Avery. Good restart for the number 24 car down the inside. Takes a peek at Macedo. Carson got it, crossing back over, goes down low to number 21. Avery kind of took his time getting up across the top shelf. I think he expected Macedo to show up before he did. He's back behind Kofoid down the inside, the number 24 car, along with the 41. Colton Hardy. Hardy down low. Kofoid picks off Rico Avery. Avery crosses, takes him 3 wide out of 2 and down into turn number 3. And Avery can't run her top shelf. And Colton Hardy, oh my! What a move out of the number 41 car. But Kofoid was waiting on it. Dropped the nose and drove into the number 3 position with the 19 car. Colton Hardy pops out of line, coming out of the corner and down the back straightaway. Here Garrett Williams in the number 24 W car back behind, down low on the racetrack, trying to work his way onto the front chute is DJ Netto, the 88 N car coming from back in the field. Now fires his way up a couple of spots. Race it down the back chute. Kyle Larson, half a straightaway advantage over Carson Macedo. The 21 car is about to run down a little bit of lap traffic, tail of the field. Looking further back to see if there's any big movers and shakers coming up through, but it's going to be all about Kyle Larson and how quick he can get through the lap traffic here momentarily, because he has a 2-wide tussle taking place just ahead of him. So he rolls down the back chute, heading towards 16 laps to go. They are now 3 wide at the almost tail of the field, and here comes Kyle Larson. What's he going to do? Carson Macedo watches him and stalks him down into turn number 1 and 2 and onto the back straightaway. It's a big slide job coming out of Kofoid, working around the lap traffic, puts the 2XM car by the wayside. Kofoid working at number 3 positions, duped it out with Larson on a couple of occasions so far to finish out this latter part of the season. And Kyle Larson's kind of come to a halt down the back chutes, not sure what to do. And that was a rare hesitation from the number 57 cars. He just kind of cruised down the back chute at about a quarter throttle. Now dodges down the inside. Macedo's going to take advantage of that and work her onto the shelf. And now to turn number 2. Watch this down the back straightaway. Challenge for your race lead. Carson Macedo down the inside. Slot job on Kyle Larson. Larson trying to get back down low. Macedo down the race leader in the number 21 car. Larson now has to pick up the pace in the number 57. Meanwhile, here comes Buddy Kofoid. AME Electric, number 19 car down the back straightaway right there. Nip and tuck into turn number 3 and 4 and onto the front straightaway. Trailing on Carson Macedo as Larson picks it up the pace. Kick that baby up a notch for the number 57 car. Kofoid to look down to the inside. Macedo's got to let him on through. Buddy couldn't hold her down low on the racetrack, and he'll take the number 19 car in the number 2 spot. Macedo trying to get it back away from him. Not going to happen. 21 car falls well back into third, just ahead of Rico Avery, the number 24. And now Buddy Kofoid can focus on running down Kyle Larson, who installs coming out turn number 2, right behind the number 18 car. It's Kofoid running the gun. Now to turn number 4 and down the front chute. Larson tiptoeing. He's way around. Lap traffic towards the tail of the field. That's Colby Thornhill going to lap down now the number 57 car. Kofoid makes short work with the number 19, however, and onto the front straightaway. Macedo still in the mix as well. He's down low. Here comes a run on Kofoid out of Macedo, the 21 car. Kofoid just crosses him back down to the inside. crisscross applesauce for the number 19 cars. He pulls out of turn number 4 and down the front straightaway. Rico Abreu still right there in the mix, and then you got a gap back to the number 41 car, Colton Hardy, DJ Neto, Garrett Williamson, Devin Gordon, Justin Sanders, and JJ Hickler still your top 10. As your race leader, pedals for all he's worth. Down the front straightaway, Kofoid back by about 6 car lengths with Macedo driving about, let's call it a car width and a half off the top side. And the number 21 cars, that lane starting to widen out and drop down the racetrack. And you see Macedo riding the binders through the corners, sparks flying off the back of the number 21 car right in the face of Rico Abreu. He's still there as well. 57 car maintains the race lead down the back chute. Handful of laps remain this time by, just 5 to go. For the number 57 car up front, looking for his 44th win on the season. And Buddy Kofoid trying to have something to say about it. As again, there's that little slow sweep down to turn number 2 and down the back straightaway for the 57 of Larson. He'll run her deep. He's got to get a little more bold in these maneuvers. As here comes the number 19 and the 21 Macedo. Second and third right back behind. Larson picking him up, laying him down. 3 laps to go the next time. He's got a little lap traffic as a cushion between himself and Buddy Kofoid, the number 19 car. He works out of the corner and down the front straightaway, tight to the wall. The 5C of Copeland right there in the mix. Kofoid power slams that baby down into turn number 1. Jacks it sideways. Macedo can't get around him. And they will watch Kyle Larson recede off into the distance with the number 57 car. 2 laps to go this time by. 2 more trips around for Kyle Larson up front. Kofoid now duking it out as Macedo gets around him, picks off the number 2 position. Kofoid couldn't cross back to the inside as he drops back to third. The white flag comes out up front for the Elk Grove, California racer. Looking to put his 44th feature event win on the season into the books here on his preliminary night of the Copper Classic at Arizona Speedway. Kyle Larson rips his way down into 3 and 4 into the checkered flag, and that, my friends, is a done deal. Second, going to go to the number 21 of Carson Macedo. Buddy Kofoid will finish out third. Rico Abreu, Colton Hardy going to be your top 5. DJ Neto, the 88N car, will finish out 6th. Number 57, Kyle Larson. There he is, race fans. Give him a big round of applause as he calmly walks out around the race car.
It's on. All right. We got your winner, Kyle Larson. Kyle started on the outside, jumped out to the lead. You had the lengthy red. Did the car go away, or did it come back to you?
The track definitely slickened up, dirtied up after the red when it sat, and I still felt good. And once I got to traffic, I just got kind of stuck. I just made a couple bad decisions and just didn't really do a great job, and missed the bottom in 1 and 2 there, and knew Carson or somebody, whoever is behind me, was going to be closing because I put together 3 or 4 really bad laps, and got battling with him. And about that time, it was taking rubber too. So I wanted to be aggressive in traffic, but I knew I couldn't get too aggressive because if I peel off and he rips in the rubber behind me, that could be the end of the race. So had to cautiously kind of pick off those few lappers there, and I think it was Tim's. One of the lappers was going faster than we were on the bottom, so I was kept peeking my inside, hoping that nobody was going to be running down there with him to drive by us. But thankfully it worked out. We got by a couple lappers there late and got the win. So thanks to Kevin. It's cool to get to come out here and run with him and Paul, and the Finley brothers are here. Tommy Charlton, everything he does for our team. Glenn Sires Racing, Priority Aviation, Durst, Lucas Oil, Sam with JVI. He came all the way out from Pennsylvania. So cool to have a lot of our partners here tonight.
All right, thank you. Night 1 of the Copper Classic winner, Kyle Larson. Back to you, Chet.